The realm of the spirit is a realm of reward and judgment. There is no pity. The realm of the spirit, God does not forgive. It's only on earth you know that God forgives. Angels were shocked. They saw God forgiving sins. Because in the spirit realm, no forgiveness, no mercy. There is no favor in the spirit. That's why Lucifer has not been forgiven for the sin he committed. This is why spirits are in hell. Those spirits in hell are crying for mercy. What's the difference between the man in hell and the man on earth? You cry for mercy and you are forgiven, but the man in hell is crying for mercy and yet God can't forgive that man. Because the realm of the earth is a realm where God can give favor, where God can show mercy. Angels don't know God as merciful. The first time angels began to understand that God is love was when man was created. Hope you know, man was the last civilization God created. The first civilization is the civilization of his thrones. If you read Colossians chapter 1 verse 16, the Bible said, all things was made by him, whether be it the things in heavens, whether be it the things on earth, whether be it visible and invisible. And now start listening to the organogram. Whether be it visible and invisible. And now start listening to the organogram. Whether be it thrones, where you can find 20 and 4 elders. The second civilization is dominions. So for aeons that cannot be fabricated in time, eternity into eternity, he brought realities of dominions. After reality into reality, he now brought the reality of principalities. First thrones, second dominions, third principalities, fourth powers, angels, and then other spirits in light. So man is the last born of creation. If God wants to start allocating reward, who should he give the rewards to? 20 and 4 elders that always bowing from eternity into eternity. Yet the last born of God creation, God decided to reveal love to him. The man God created was not as beautiful as other creation. If God have shown you vision of how heaven look like, eyes are round about him, eyes. There's an angel you will see, these sparkles of gold. He glitters. He doesn't need to talk for you to hear him. When you are looking at him, he's communicating, but yet he's not talking. Some angels you see, you get scared. That's why they appear, they'll say, fear not. That's why sometimes they choose to take the form of man than their form. Come in their form, you can't even stand them. Their beauty is glittering. Come here as a man, for instance. We are in dust. God put us in dust. If you look at man, there is nothing to compare with all of God's civilizations. So when God created man, the last born, don't forget, God now decided to be living heaven and be paying man visits. God have never left his throne from eternity till eternity. When all creation knew him, all of a sudden God will now leave heaven and come to the Garden of Eden in the cool of the day every evening to be talking to dust. Angels were confused. What is going on with our maker? All of them, they came together and said, let's have a meeting with God. If you read the book of Psalm chapter 8 from verse 5, theologians has it that it was a meeting that God had with angels. Son of man that thou visitest, why do you make him a little lower than yourself? God worked for man, planted a garden, beautified everything, carried man and said, eat, enjoy. But don't eat this one. You don't need to labor to eat the fruit of your labor. Just eat the fruit of my labor for you. Angels